You all know the vibes. This is the Impact the Culture podcast. I got a special guest in the building. Introduce yourself to the people.
It's your boy Trufo, man, New Midwest, Chicago. Got only the solid prevail merch, man. Get with me on my Instagram, on my Twitter. We'll get y'all right, man. Appreciate salute to my
Fire,
boy
fire.
Sean,
Got that
Impact the
merch.
Culture.
Last time you was on the show, you said the merch was coming too. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. No, we working, man. We working. We just moving at our own pace, but just trying to stay on top of everything. Me and my team, we just making it happen.
Salute, salute, man. So let's get into it, man. The project is out, you know what I'm saying? Before Brunch, The War with Mickey Factz is out on all digital streaming platforms. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? How you feeling
yeah.
about the project, bro?
Finally, man. I was a little annoyed because for some reason, like I was supposed to have it uploaded by last Friday on the 13th, like when Mickey was dropping, but whatever. I had some technical difficulties and couldn't get it done, but I'm glad it's out now. I threw a
Mm-hmm.
little visualizer video out for it just to get the promo out. I was a little just irritated that it took so while, but I'm very happy about the music though. You know what I'm saying? Just very
Yeah.
happy about that. I just was irritated about how it took too long to come out, but we
It
working,
dropped
man. It's
though,
a
and the
work in
shit fire.
progress.
You know what I'm saying? I think it's fire. You know what I'm saying? So let's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
run through
yeah.
some.
Everybody rocking with it. From what I see, I switched up the beat for Killer Folk.
They ain't gotta say it's war. I just heard this nigga shooting. Jack, you been a bitch. How you talking like you Rufus? Phone them pop out in black force. How I'm stepping on the goofy. Catch me praying with a Lord. I'm like me lurking with a demon. Say the devil is a lie. I guess you niggas ain't believe me. Still ain't pop out in the rack, and it was due to safety reason. Glock ain't got no safety either.
Put the original beat on there.
Mm-hmm.
Save You on there. We got CHIBERIA. So my goal is, some people I know the people in the community, but this music gonna last longer than the moment that me and Mickey Factz created. So
Mm-hmm.
like I get that some people was all hung up on you didn't do it at this time and woo woo. But I just wanted to get some quality music on because it's gonna live forever, and then you could always go back. Like now you can compare the EPs. You can go song
Yep.
for song. You can do that.
Yep. I
For
think
those
that's
who want
dope
to do
too. You know
that.
what I'm saying? Like you said, the music is gonna live on past the moment of like the initial battle. Now the music is out. It's just about the music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
song for song, the shit is fire. So let's talk about the Save You. I'm sorry. Let's talk about Killer Foe. Actually, it starts with Killer Foe. It got a different beat. What made you switch the beat up? You know what I'm saying? Instead of using
Well,
the original.
just so we can collect and monetize on the money. You know what I'm saying? When I put it on all streaming platforms, it would have just been tough. I mean, Killer Foe, when I released it on the Cam beat, I really liked it, and but I'm not making no money off it,
Mm-hmm.
monetizing. But it did bring me views and all that though. You know what I'm saying? But just for this, I just was like, actually, I mean, I would have did it anyway, but Mickey Factz actually suggested it. Like, man, put that shit on the original beat and throw it
Right.
to So salute to Mickey for that.
I hit blood in this brim and watch that nigga get the bleeding. You just a killer on cam, phone him down to kill a man. Bird was asking me to step, I told him send a couple grand. It's a fact, you niggas dead. Tell Mickey what I said. We don't pay to shoot or nothing if he hit him in his legs. Still gonna get that man a bonus if he hit him in his head.
That's dope. That's dope.
That's what
And
me and
now,
Doc
like you
did.
said, people they can react to it and all that. They get, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just a better move. So you know what I'm saying? Definitely fire. I think it changed the energy though, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I know you liked it on the Cam beat, but I think the new beat give it that grimy. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
shots that
yeah.
you sitting
People
at
said that.
everybody else is it just feel different on this beat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, people said that. People said so. If the people rock, sometimes it be stuff I don't like, but the audience or my manager or my producer, the people I consult with who hear my music, they be like, "That's fire," and I be like, "I don't like that," But
Mm.
hey, you know what I'm saying. But it took me a while to just get used to the new beat with Killer Flow.
Understood. It's definitely different, but it's definitely fire. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no, I
And I
appreciate
think
it.
it's a dope way to start the project off. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It leads into Save You. Perfect. You know what I'm saying? Perfect segue into Save You. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? It's out now. Everybody can run that shit up on the
No, it's
DSPs. You know what
called
I'm
Before
saying?
Brunch.
Lupe can't say you from the foes, nigga. Say you, nigga. Kanye can't say you from them poles, nigga. Say you, nigga. Lupe can't say you from the foes, nigga.
They tapping in with that Save You.
Yeah, people love Save You. Save You is just like now when I go places. I was in Denver. They Lupe can't save you from the fold. So
Fire.
it was just in it. It's just energy, bro. Like I'm grateful. I know when it's all said and done, I put out one of the best diss songs in the battle rap. You know what I'm saying? In the battle rap thing. So I'm grateful for that. Just ready to, man. I'm just excited. This just got me creating more lanes and just doing more work. Like even this whole thing with Mickey Factz, I done created a whole another project before the main project. You know, just this creative energy. You know, I just want to capitalize on it. That's it.
Now let's talk about the new joint, man. We got the third disc to Mickey Factz. It's called CHIBERIA. It's one of them. You know what I'm saying? It just dropped. How the people feeling about the CHIBERIA?
A lot of people like it.
I got killers, plus gun bars, hit hard, told niggas war, so you know I gotta score, put points on the board. I'm the Midwest king. This ain't about verb, I'm standing on my word, cause you know every action I take bring pain. What he say, false focus, he must not know. Gotta stand 10 toes when you speak my name. If I was running to the stove, then I sent the nigga home, and I gotta thank the Lord, cause you know they pray. Me say Sunday, that's the day we prayed. If I prayed on the week, it was a whole 7 days. This foe gon' step, I'm just waiting on the play. Walk up to the rack, that's how we play.
I ain't got no bad complaints. It actually, my channel has slowed down a little bit. And when I dropped that joint, you feel me? I got Mickey Factz talking on that at the beginning. Just to look, because me and Mickey, we done built a little competitive rapport. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he was sending me voice notes talking crazy, and I've been had this song. Like, I know a lot of people feeling like, just for the moment of what happened, like, why you didn't drop him? Why you didn't drop him? But I was just holding fast. By the time I was done with CHIBERIA, he was in this whole A-Verb thing, and I was really trying to separate from that. You feel me? Like, you know, it was just that got a little too out of hand and too like kind of corny to me. You feel me? Like it was like, it was cool to me. You know, I don't condone none of that, like ghost writing or none of that. You know, that's lame. That take away the integrity from the culture. But I also feel like it's just a lot of people trying to team up to take the value of a legend of the game out. You feel me? Like, A-Verb is who he is. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. I mean, you could try. You know, they don't like that he beat Mook and Lux. So,
right.
You know, or whatever. Sometimes he might do some sucker stuff to them, but he's still a legend. But all the ghost writing, anybody in the culture that's with that ghost writing, that's a goofy lane, bro. That take away from the integrity of what we do and how we do it. And well, I don't know if Verb really had a ghost writer. I don't know what's up with that Danger Zone nonsense. You know what I'm saying? But like, I just took the momentum from this thing and just trying to keep it going, trying to keep it about the music. You know, I don't want to tarnish nobody's legacy. I don't want to, you feel me? I ain't, it's not just not my cup of tea. I'm working on building my legacy. Like, I got battles coming up that's gonna be, you know, big for the Midwest and my reign as the new Midwest king as a whole. So that's what I'm on right now.
Talk about it. So that's a fact though. I definitely feel you with that ghostwriting shit. That shit is kind of crazy.
No, that's corny. It take away the integrity for the game. Even the girls, even when it's girls getting written for a dude, like you know, I don't know if they consider us a clique, but the new Midwest, like when I want to run my bars, I might call Fonz, I might call Piranha, I might call these, but the bars is already done. Ain't nobody like critiquing nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Sending you shit like, hey, say this.
No, it's like literally, hey, I got this, and Fonz might say, man, you got to step it up, or you got to put more energy into this, or you know, tighten up, make sure you don't stumble. It's never setting up a punch or setting up a, you know, nothing like that. I done been offered like, hey, can you ghost write for this person? I turned it down because it's just like, it's not music. It's not the same as music. I know people get ghost written in music and stuff and all that, and it's writers and stuff, but I just think battle rap is like a personal thing where you just gotta express yourself. You feel me?
Yeah, I do. It is a difference between the music. You know what I'm saying? People even have an issue with it in the music, but definitely not in battle rap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah. It's a little bit more accepted in the music game. It's a little bit more accepted.
Yep. But definitely it's a no-go in battle rap, man. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't trying to hear that shit, man, bro.
And the people that's doing it, man, y'all just get y'all money and keep quiet, man. Like,
Facts.
I just think just get your money and keep quiet. All this glory people want. People want the clout. You know what I'm saying? Like, I literally couldn't do it. I literally like, man, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't feel right in my soul. But like, if you gonna ghostwrite for somebody, I would think that half the payment, most of the payment is for silence, you know?
Yeah, stay ghost.
You
Nigga, you're supposed to be a ghost. Like,
yeah, you supposed to be a ghost, you know, you want to be seen, you want to be heard, man, and that's cool. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't like it. I think it needs to be eradicated from the game, but who knows?
no, I feel you though. All right, so let's get back into this before brunch though, because at the end of Save You, we all love the beat switch up. And people was like, yo, we want to hear you rap on that beat at the end.
Yeah.
You rap on the beat at the end, man. You drop it on the EP, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's called what is it, Monsters?
Yeah, different. That's not me though. Them my homie. I just gotta fixed it. Them some two dudes from Chicago, Rufus Sims and my homie I Am God, and they just kind of been around since, you know, they all artists that work with Doc. These is all people I met through Doc, who is the producer, who made all the beats on Before Brunch and all the beats on Street Niggas Don't Do Brunch. So these are just artists that work with him and get beats from him. And we done built a rapport over the years working with Doc and running in and out of Doc's studio. So yeah, I just threw them, and they got a rapport with Mickey Factz, may have done some things with Mickey Factz, and Mickey Factz, you know, gave them a whack feature. So they like, man, you know.
So that explains the shots. Because it was a couple shots. I'm like,
yeah.
Mickey, when he got some of the, you know what I'm saying?
Mick had gave them a whack feature, man. And like when this all happened, like it was a lot of East Coast media covering this, you know. So I mean, I get it. You're gonna root for your people, just like if New York rooting for the Knicks or I'm rooting for the Bulls.
Yeah.
So it was kind of that type of energy, which you understand. But like when I come to the Midwest side of thing, like if it was more Midwest platform, you would see more of our point. Like it's people that didn't know who Mickey Factz was, didn't you feel me? They like, man, we want to step up for the Shy. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like a lot of artists reached out to me from a lot of people just reached out to me about, man, I like what you're doing for hip hop and you putting Chicago on, you know, woo. So it was people that wanted to talk to Mickey too. And they like, man, then they gave us a bogus feature. Woo, I'm like, man, listen, man, everybody like that second beat. Y'all jump on that and go crazy. And
they did too. They did. That was well played, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. That was well played.
I still had CHIBERIA on deck. And I held on to CHIBERIA just because I didn't know. I just was like, I don't know if I should jump in the mix while he doing his verb, like going that verb thing. So I just held on. And listen, man, regardless of what people say as far as the moment, I feel like I moved the correct way and put out quality music. So, yeah.
All right, so I got to talk about the final song on here, man. This is like one of my favorite songs from you, period, bro. The freestyle before brunch.
Yeah.
That shit fire. You know I rock. You know what type of music I rock with you. You know what I'm saying? So like that shit is so fire to me. But you sent a couple shots, I think. Was there some shots? Yeah.
I just was rapping good, man. I just was rapping good.
Yeah. All right.
I'm comfortable in wars, that's why I walk through trenches. Album out in stores, you should go and get it. This shit easy, make it lucrative, we can talk business. Then go and celebrate the deal with a shot of Remy. Mind changing consequences when you go against me. And a nickel to your thoughts might cost a pretty penny. Switchy with me, it's gon' stutter when I use the blicky. The plug hit me, front 50 cause I move it quickly. Shooters with me cause niggas out here moving iffy.
All right. Let's talk about the before brunch freestyle, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, man, bro, I just was rapping good. I just got in the booth and just was rapping, just was having fun, you know, just throwing the little things in there to make people think, you know, just to hype the album up a little bit more. Street Niggas Don't Do Brunch, you feel me?
And now that the EP is out, you know what I'm saying? We had a little technical difficulty, but it is out. Now we got to talk about something else that happened because everybody might not have been hit, but I ain't even get to tell you I was hit. So before brunch was supposed to drop, but instead Street Niggas Don't Do Brunch drop.
Yeah,
it was gone, but it did drop. I heard 2 songs on that shit before I got to run it back. It was gone. So what happened? Like, who leaked your shit, bro?
With the independent label I'm working with, we just had a little miscommunication about, you know, what was dropping, and we was telling them like, yo, I'm dropping before brunch, but somehow they got a little confused and ended up uploading Street Niggas Don't Do Brunch. It was an honest mistake, you feel me? And it actually turned out well for me because the people who got to hear it, I put out a little twist, I put out a little tweet and was like, yo, you can go hear it now. It's gonna be gone in the next 12 to 24 hours. So
that shit was gone before. Hey, it might have been gone before your tweet got sent, bro. That shit was gone.
It was gone, but some people did hear it, and it made people purchase it. Like, oh, we rock. You know, people went and even purchased it more. You know, so like the sales went up after the leak. So I was really irritated about the leak, but it actually turned out a little, you know, supposed to happen.
Yeah, so we'll definitely talk. We'll review the album once it come out. But I did hear it, and I did hear some songs that was fire. And I swear I was about to run that shit back, so I could tell you what was fire, and it was gone. I'm like, I ain't even mad. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't mad. Man, it was a weird. Since this little war with Mickey was going on, like I was getting a lot of cyber attacks and all. I'm like, man, what's going on, man? This man got nerves on top of me right now. But but it was cool. All that joint, that whole thing was a learning experience, and just, you know, if you know me, I always wanted to get my music out. I love battle rap, but I always got into battle rap with intentions of, you know, making music and making projects, and to go up against an established artist like Mickey was dope, and for Verb to even, you know, send the money and throw the alley-oop like that was dope of him too. You feel me? So we just working, bro. My whole
and you definitely made the most of the opportunity, folks. I ain't gonna hold you, man. I'm glad that, you know what I'm saying, you knew how to move when it was time to move. You feel me?
Yeah, everybody ain't gonna understand it or agree with everything, but you know, this whole thing was a plus for me. You know what I'm saying? So we working, bro. We working.
Shots get fired all day, each day. I'ma shoot every day, give a fuck what he say. He was rapping about me on a play for 3 days. I'ma count up a bag, getting money 3 ways. Got something for the gas, got something for the safe. Some niggas gon' slide, some niggas gon' skate. Couple niggas stay solid, couple niggas gon' break. Why Verb pay true? It's action I take. Talking shit with 3, it was doubt in his face. 4 red breed, niggas know it ain't safe. Even ARP done sent the little pay. Call me Black Force 4, I get a nigga late.
Yo, I appreciate you pulling up. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot going on.
Sean, you know, sometimes I'll be running around like a chicken with my head cut off, but we'll get it done for sure.
We'll get it done, bro. You already know, gang. Go ahead and sign out. Tell the people where they can find the album at and all that.
All the album we got Before Brunch is the EP. Is out on all streaming platforms as we speak right now. I don't care if you listen to it on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, wherever you listen to your music at, it's there right now. Before Brunch, Trufo. We got Street Niggas Don't Do Brunch dropping this Friday. That is a direct to consumer. It won't be on all streaming platforms for a while. You know, if you want to support me, you know, you got the link in the description. I'll send it to Sean where you can get your pre-order right now, or just order it on Friday when it drops. Like, that's gonna be available Friday. You can listen to it. We have vinyl copies, we got CDs, we got and just a digital download. You know, if you run up on me in a vinyl, you got a vinyl, I'm in one of your cities, I'll sign it, or you can come directly to me and I'll get you a signed vinyl for $55. So it's just up to you. You know, I appreciate all the support. It's plenty work, plenty support. Street Niggas Don't Do Brunch might not be on all streaming platforms until 30, 45 days after it drop on the direct to consumer.
Okay. So, okay. But that Before Brunch is out right now, and that third disc to Mickey Factz is on there, so y'all tap in.
Platforms. Yeah, tap in, man. Impact the Culture. Salute, Sean. Love, bro.
Love, bro. Salute, gang.